Chapter 26. Chapter 26. I lay in bed awake and staring at my ceiling. It's nearly 3 in the morning and I have not slept a wink. I've been tossing and turning an insane and uncomfortable amount of times. My brain feels like it has been running a race, thought after thought with no stop. I don't know when I'll reach the finish line, and maybe there just isn't one. I feel like my mind has been chained to a rock with the same dreadful moments happening again and again. I turn over in my bed and decide to text Mia, because maybe her crazy ass will be up right now. Mama, tell me that you're up right now. I stare at my phone for literally 10 minutes. I was really hoping she'd be awake. I sigh loudly and turn over with my phone still in my hands. Maybe I'll text Aaron. No, Bellamy, you will not text him. Aaron and I have gotten even closer the past week since we were exiled from the Dead Boys, but I still feel nervous about texting him in the middle of the night. I think about it for a few minutes before deciding that I might as well just text him. Who knows, maybe he's up and can't sleep as well. Unlikely, but who knows? Are you awake? He answers almost immediately to my surprise. Oh man, you're one of those guys. You up? Winking face. This makes me laugh out loud and I have to put my hand over my mouth, so I don't wake up my poor parents. Me, you caught me. When you're in the mood, you're in the mood, lol. Aaron, total IY, winking face. Anyways, what are you really doing up at this time? Me, I could ask you the same thing, lol. But, to be honest, my mind is running in circles. Aaron, don't worry, I get that. You want to talk about it? Me, yes and no. Gay as it sounds, I wish you were here right now. Aaron, hold on. Me, what? I stare at my phone once again, waiting for him to answer, but then 5 minutes passed and he doesn't answer. 10 minutes and he doesn't answer. I hope he didn't fall asleep. Those few messages were actually making me feel better. He helped take my mind off that continuous cycle. I'm not sure why, but the fact that he stopped replying has been making me anxious. Oh God, I hate what I'm turning into. I'm basically turning into one of those teenage girls who stare at their phone and wait for a text back. That is the last thing I want to be. It's not like I know many teenage girls, mostly just Mia, but she's enough to scare me into not wanting to be a teenage girl. Then, all of a sudden, there's a knock on my window. I literally jump out of my bed and look towards the window frantically. My heart begins to beat fast, and I instantly go into flight or fight mood. My curtains cover the window, so I have no clue who or what just made that noise. Maybe I'm tripping, maybe it's a branch. What is there, a branch outside my window? I don't know. I haven't lived in the goddamn house long enough and I'm practically a vampire, curtains always drawn closed and always kept dark. I jump from one thought to another. A branch? A dead boy with revenge? The knocking comes again and I know that is definitely not a tree branch. I slowly walk towards my window and open the curtains. I gasp. Aaron? I say, and he smiles with a shy shrug. My mouth is wide open, and I just stare at him. Seeing him there on the other side of my window somehow manages to make my heart start beating even harder and faster. I'm definitely turning into a teenage girl if seeing him makes my heart beat faster than actually being in fear for my own life. This makes him roll his eyes and he points upwards, indicating for me to open the window. I open the window for him, and he climbs through. I continue to stare at him with an O-shaped mouth. What are you doing here? I ask. You wished I was here, he says, still smiling widely. This makes me want to cry. Again, teenage girl. I don't know what to say, but instead I smile at him and pull him into my arms, holding him close and resting my head on the top of his shoulder. He wraps his arm around me, and we stand like that for a long time, just hugging each other. I hold him tightly and breathe in his scent. He smells like pine and campfire and warmth, and I can't get enough of it. Sleep over? He asks with a grin. Yes, I grin back at him. I walk over to my bed and slip back under the warm covers. I didn't even realize how cold my room was getting. My parents are the type of people who won't turn on the heat until the last second possible. He stands next to my bed and I watch him, and he takes off his jeans and shirt, leaving him in his boxers. This makes me blush madly. Do you want pajama pants or joggers? I ask him and he chuckles. Well, you're only in your boxers. He says, still with that same grin attached to his face. I mean, I guess. Yeah. I forgot that I was only in my boxers. This makes me blush even more. I'm so glad that the darkness can at least mask my heated cheeks. He climbs into the bed next to me and I shiver as his bare legs graze against mine. We lay on our sides just looking at each other for a moment. Our knees barely touch and it's almost like a different type of energy takes over the room. I'm barely touching him, but this feels so intimate, just staring in my eyes as we lay under the covers in my chilly room. This is cozy. He says. It's kind of cold, I frown. I love that. A cold room, lots of covers and your body heat. Perfect combination, he sighs, and this makes me smile and blush all at the same time. Why am I blushing so much? This is not cool. I think I need more body heat, I joke and his laughs quietly. He moves closer to me and tangles our legs together. Okay, I see what you mean now. This is very nice. I say and I can see him smile again through the darkness. He sighs and pulls me closer to him, so we're chest to chest. I involuntarily shiver from all the skin-to-skin contact. It's almost too much for me to handle. I can't believe after all this time that him and I finally get to be like this. Lay like this, in each other's arms, skin to skin. We have no regret, no guilt. Nothing but happiness. Being with him like this feels right. I feel like everything we have gone through is all made for moments like these. These moments make everything feel better. We spent hours under the covers. Holding each other, explaining our wild philosophies, kissing a lot of kissing. Eventually we fell asleep in each other's arms. I swear I fell asleep with a smile on my face. Oh. This is amazing. I hear a high-pitched voice say. I peel an eye open, confused. Okay, I'm really confused. Aaron is in my bed and Mia is in my doorway. What is going on? Aaron groans from beside me. I look down at him and smile wildly. His hair is messy, and his voice is deep and strained from just waking up. I feel myself getting flustered, wink wink. Mia. I say loudly. Why are you in my room? Remember we had plans for this lovely Saturday morning? I guess last night helped you forget. She wiggled her eyebrows. Hey Mia, Aaron says, still with the same voice. He sits up in my bed and smiles at her. He doesn't seem fazed about being caught in bed with me. I guess he realizes that Mia isn't the homophobic type. Aaron. I didn't know you were gay. She says happily. You are way too happy about this, I say and she giggles. Gay as can be, he says and smiles at me. Why am I blushing so much right now? I need to chill. So, are we all going to hang out or what? Mia says. That would be a lot of fun, he smiles. This feels like literal heaven. Hanging out with my best friend and the boy of my dreams at the same time? Yep, heaven.